Good morning, and welcome to my Sunday greenhouse update video. Uh, yeah, so I'm really pleased with the colors that I am seeing this year. This is my first year running the 40 white 40% shade cloth. I used black in the past, and I wasn't really getting the colors that I was wanting to see, but I'm really pleased with the colors uh, that are coming along. If my is that my white balance? No, my brightness. Sorry, not a camera person, guys. But yeah, my Judith Indles, the color of the Judith Indle with the sun in the background, messing with my camera. Cannot forget the Drosophilum. Just, I mean, growing just crazy as ever. These things almost grow like a weed, in my opinion. They just grow. No special care required. This is all the same. Center plant is a California Carnivorous potted plant. The outer perimeter plants are seed grown, and this little guy right here is the one that popped up from one of my seeds that are floating around in here. I've had like 20, I think I had 20 seeds altogether. And I kept 3, obviously. And then I guess I had 3 seeds per pot. So this must have been in the dirt from one of the pots that germinated. But yeah, they grow like weeds. Hello guys, how you doing down there? Oh yeah, sundews. These are all seed grown. Seed grown Sarracenias. My Venus flytraps, of course. They were doing great at catching earwigs. Earwigs here in central Washington. We got a lot of them. More seed grown. I love to grow from seed. I like to find the different varieties and then grow them out from there. Seed grown. This is my California Carnivorous Spider-Man Venus flytrap. Growing nicely. Brightness there is a little bright. This is my Walmart Venus flytrap. Save. And then I just get into the rest of the flowering monsters. Scorpioids. My bird's nest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not real impressed with bird's nest, my opinion. Anyone need any trigger plants? I've got more Stillodium trigger plant, Biblis, and you can shake a stick at. This stuff will grow like a weed. It'll grow everywhere. It'll come out the pots. That's why it kind of grows in its own little corner here. But yeah, if anyone wants any trigger plant, give me a holler. I have a Drosera down here that's it should be a tuberous winter grown, and it's still growing over the summer. I'm kind of trying to get it to kick into dormancy, but its bulb may not be big enough. But yeah, this is kind of an update. My table that I got put together last weekend with my auto watering keeps it full for me. I don't have to worry about watering these plants. Love this. Best thing I ever did here. I run a business full time, so anything I can do to automate things just helps me in the long run. And my system is pretty much DIY automated. Through my barrel here of water, RO DI water, My float keeps it full for me. Pump, keep the table full. Mister for my right here in the middle of the greenhouse. This is a 6x8, by the way. Right in the middle, I have a mister up here to increase the humidity when it gets real hot, above 100 degrees. This is all temperature controlled. Oh, and why do I use tinfoil tape? It spreads the heat out. It widens the on-off curve, the on-off cycle. When you use a little bit more area for the heat or cooling, it just makes the curve a little bit more, what do you call that, linear. And I do the same thing for my temperature and humidity. Temperature. It just slows down the reaction of the on-off cycling of the pumps. Oh, back up. Speaking of the on-off cycling of pumps, this is on a pressure switch. This will kick on and off, on and off, on and off all day long. What happens is it'll actually burn up the contact in the pressure switch. I use a transistor. Uses the load. This is switching the motor load and not this. That's key, guys, if you want to use these 12-volt pumps on a 12-volt PV system. Control your motors and pumps with transistors. I know, that's just a geeky end of things here. I do own a amplifier repair business. Yeah, here's my cobra lilies. I love my cobra lilies. This is my first time ever growing them in this particular method, and I can say without a doubt, hands down, this is my most favorite setup. I see an issue coming in the future, but this is by far the best I have done for Californica. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. California. Cobra lilies. I'd be able to say it if I saw it, but yeah. Cobra lilies. These just growing right along. They're really green, so I'm kind of questioning if they're getting enough sunlight. They're young, they're juvenile, so I don't know if this is lack of light, or if they're just young. Grass. But yeah. Yep. Love it. Temperature. Someone had asked about temperature, so this is running right now at 72 degrees. 72 when it's what? All my stuff is in Celsius. When it's 82, so I have a 10 degree difference on my Peltier right on the side down here. I don't have much room here. My Peltier coolers. But little sundew growing there. Darn it, these guys are like weeds. That might be my only cobra lily death. I'm not sure yet. I think he's hanging in there. Come on, little guy, you can do it. This is all from tissue culture. And man, they have grown out nicely from tissue culture. So I have multiple plants, which you get from tissue culture. You just get multiple divisions. So yeah, that's my tissue culture. Cobra lilies in a 12-volt self-cooled styrofoam cooler with a potential future issue, which I think you guys could probably see. This is settling, and it's settling quite a bit. I've got probably 3 inches. Yeah, so I may end up bringing the level up probably next year. When they're dormant, I'll probably bring this level up. So yeah, and then my Scorpioid tray here with my oddball guys. And look, my little cool little flower growing here. I don't know what this is. This came from a variety pack of seeds. Is this a Tracei, I'm not sure, but got a cool flower. This is the first time I've seen one of these. Yeah, don't know what it is. I'm sure you guys can tell me though if I get people commenting on my videos. But yeah, I love Scorpioids. My goal is to make a Scorpioid tray. That's my goal. Yeah, but that's my little baby Venus flytraps. Yeah, yeah. You probably won't see these for a couple years yet. So, but that's what I got, guys. If you got any questions, leave them down below. Got any tips for me? Leave them down below. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch you next week.